You live in a world that promises freedom, but every day you feel trapped. Trapped by your own thoughts, by your habits, by your fears, and by the constant expectations of others. You scroll through noise. You react before thinking. You chase approval from people who don't even know you. This is modern life. But Marcus Aurelius would call it slavery. True freedom does not come from wealth, not from power, and not from escaping responsibility. It comes from within, from mastering your own mind. 2,000 years ago, Marcus ruled the Roman Empire, but the greatest empire he governed was not Rome. It was himself, through discipline, through reason, through Stoic philosophy. This is not just ancient wisdom. This is a timeless path, a manual for mental freedom in the chaos of modern life. In this video, you will discover 10 Stoic principles inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Help you think clearly, act with purpose, and live with inner strength. No matter what happens around you, do not just survive the noise. Principle 1. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." It sounds simple, but is one of the hardest lessons to truly accept. Most of us live in constant reaction to the world. The news, other people's opinions, unexpected changes, delays, failures. We feel as if life is happening to us. Freedom begins with recognizing the boundary between what you can and cannot control. You can't control how people treat you, but you can control how you respond. You can't change the weather, but you can prepare for it. You can't stop aging, but you can age with dignity. When you shift your focus from external chaos to internal discipline, you regain power. You stop wasting energy on things that only drain you. You begin to shape your own life, not react to it. Or exercise. Write 2 columns, what I can control and what I can't. Revisit it daily for a week. With each decision, ask, is this within my control? Principle 2. Obstacles are the way forward. Marcus Aurelius' famous quote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way," is the cornerstone of resilience thinking. Life throws challenges at us not to block us, but to shape us. When a tree grows in the wind, it develops deeper roots. When a mind grows in adversity, it develops deeper strength. Stoicism reframes every setback as a teacher. Good, now you understand what not to do. Were you rejected? Excellent, now you know where you stand. Instead of complaining or giving up, the Stoic looks at difficulty and says, this is fuel. The next time you face resistance, whether emotional, physical, or situational, remember, it's not stopping you, it's shaping you. Like a sculptor chipping away at marble, hardship refines the person you're becoming. Exercise. Write down a current obstacle, then write how you can use it as training. What strength is it offering you? Principle 3. Seek discomfort to build strength. Comfort is seductive and dangerous. The more we seek ease, the more fragile we become. The Stoics believed that voluntary hardship was a form of mental armor. Seneca, one of the most respected Stoic thinkers, would sleep on hard surfaces, wear humble clothes, and eat simple food not because he had to, but because he wanted to train his mind. When we practice going without luxury, we weaken its control over us. When weaken its control over us, choose small discomforts, a cold shower, a skipped meal, a difficult conversation. We build resilience that no crisis can shake. You don't need to suffer. You need to stop fearing discomfort. Every day offers an opportunity to train. Modern world tells you to avoid pain at all costs. Stoicism tells you to face it willingly and become unbreakable. All exercise. Choose one small discomfort today. Take a cold shower, walk without headphones, skip sugar. Notice how you handle it. You're stronger than you think. Principle 4. Master your reactions. The Stoic Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Power they have over you. anger, fear, jealousy, these are normal emotions, but the Stoic doesn't suppress them. He pauses, observes, responds with reason. Think of a warrior in battle, not flinching at every sound, but calmly choosing his next move. That's the Stoic ideal in daily life. When you pause before reacting, you insert a moment of freedom. You become the author of your response, not a slave to your feelings. And in that space, you discover your strength. Exercise. Next time you're triggered, pause for 10 seconds. Breathe. Ask, is this reaction useful? Or is it habit? Principle 5. Memento mori. Accept death. Live fully. Memento mori means remember that you will die. To the Stoics, this wasn't morbid, it was motivational. If life is short, don't waste it. If death is inevitable, don't fear it, use it to sharpen your priorities. We live like we'll live forever, postponing dreams, tolerating misery, chasing status. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When you accept your mortality, you stop living passively. You start telling people you love them. You stop holding grudges. You focus on what matters. Memento mori isn't about death, it is about urgency. Exercise. Write your last day letter. What would you say or do if today were your last? Then do one of those things today. Principle 6. Your time is your most valuable asset. Seneca once wrote, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. You can always earn more money. You can never earn more time. That makes time the rarest and most valuable currency you have. Look at how most people spend their time: scrolling endlessly, binge-watching, arguing online. The Stoic asks, is this worthy of my life? Because every hour spent is a piece of your life you'll never get back. True freedom means owning your time, choosing your focus. Exercise. For one full day, check your time hour by hour. At the end, highlight what was meaningful and what was wasted. Principle 7. Stop seeking validation. Live by your own standards. If you live to please others, you'll never be free. Seneca wrote, the man who lives for applause is a slave. Stoics measure themselves by their own principles, not by how loud it is. The crowd claps. This doesn't mean arrogance. It means integrity. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you no longer need permission to act. You do what's right, even if no one sees it. You say what's true, even if fast. Unpopular. Modern life is built on likes, follows, and external validation. The Stoic life is built on values. Choose yours wisely and live by them regardless of judgment. Exercise. Think of one area where you've been hiding your truth. To avoid criticism, speak it, act on it. Principle 8. Criticism is a tool for growth. Most people avoid criticism like pain. The Stoic welcomes it like a mirror. Marcus Aurelius wrote, if someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change. For the truth is what I seek. Criticism only hurts when ego gets in the way. But if you value truth over pride, criticism becomes a gift. It shows you what you can't see. It makes you sharper, better, stronger. Not all criticism is valid, but all of it is useful if you know how to sift through it. The Stoic filters insult from insight and walks away improved either way. Exercise. Ask someone honest to review your actions or work. Listen fully, no excuses, no defense. Then apply. Principle 9. Take action. Philosophy is useless without application. Marcus Aurelius said, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Stoicism is not about debate, it's about discipline. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do. Consistently. Reading great books is good. Practicing great behavior is better. You don't need to know everything, you need to live what you already know. A person who acts on one Stoic idea with commitment is stronger than one who knows 800 but does nothing. The world is full of thinkers. Stoicism asks you to be a doer, Exercise. Pick one Stoic idea you admire, then apply it for 7 days straight. Track the difference it makes. Principle 10. The ultimate freedom is self-mastery. The Stoic doesn't chase freedom through money, fame, or escape. He finds it within. Self-mastery is the highest form of liberty, because when you control your thoughts, no one else can. Freedom doesn't mean doing whatever you feel like. It means doing what you choose wisely, deliberately. It means not being ruled by impulse, emotion, or distraction. It means living with intention, not reaction. Most powerful empire, but he knew the only empire that mattered was the one within. Why exercise? Spend 5 silent minutes daily, observing your mind. Watch your thoughts rise and fall without reacting. That is the beginning of freedom. These 10 Stoic principles are not just theories. They are tools for achieving true mental freedom. If you practice them daily, you will develop a calm, resilient, and powerful mind. Which principle resonated with you the most? Comment below. If you found this valuable, like, share, and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism and self-mastery. Remember, your mind is your greatest weapon. Train it well.